I don't know if I have previously mentioned this, but I am the only girl in my house. I am surrounded by boys. Even my dog is a male. So, in an effort to let me indulge in being girly, my husband has given me my own dressing room, and it's just my area. This is what I see when I walk into my dressing room. And then I have tried to do some decorating. There's still a lot of work that needs to be done. I need to get some more shelving to put my things on. And this pretty much sums me up. This is how I feel because I am fabulous. The one thing that I love most in this room is the vanity that my husband recently got for me. I've always wanted a vanity, and so this is my favorite thing in this room. So today I'm going to do my best to do the makeup tutorial. I don't even pretend to be a makeup guru. It's just something I like to do. Okay, I think I managed to rig this up a little bit to where you can see what I'm doing, and I can have both of my hands free to work this magic that has to happen here. I currently do not have a tripod. It's something I hope to get in the near future. The first thing I do is moisturize my face. I don't use a traditional moisturizer. I just found something that I really like. It actually says it's for your hair and your scalp, but it's just organic coconut oil. From what I have read, you can pretty much use it anywhere. So I like to use it on my face. Sometimes I also use it as a makeup remover, but this is what it is. And seriously, with this stuff, a little dab will do ya. So I just put a little on my fingers, rub them together, and then just gently massage it into my face. The next thing I do are my eyebrows. What I use is just an eyeshadow. I like a matte on my eyebrow, and one that I found that I really like is in the Naked Urban Decay Basics, and the color I like is called Faint. And I just get an angled brush, and I just kind of just gently dab it in there, and then I just kind of define my eyebrows. Just kind of adding a little more color, making them just a little bit darker, but not so dark that it takes away from the natural color of my eyebrows. And the great thing with using a powder instead of a pencil is if you mess up, you can just kind of gently rub it a bit and it kind of blends in or just comes off. And I just kind of follow my natural arch and just highlight my eyebrows a bit. Once I get them on, I just take, not really even sure what this thing is called, kind of looks like a mascara wand, and then I just kind of feather it out a bit. Once I get that done is when I do my foundation. And the one I have been using for a really long time is Bare Minerals. And then I get my kabuki brush, kind of swirl it around in there, and then just apply it in a gentle circular motion. Next, I get my angled brush, and I use bronzer. This is a bronzer that I got in my Ipsy bag. It is Pixie. I had never used this brand of makeup before until I got my Ipsy bag, but I kind of like this stuff. Just dab your brush into it, and I just fill in the hollows of my cheeks. Then I take and I just kind of bronze the rest of my face just to add a little contouring. Just gonna do what I've seen. And I've learned a lot of things that work for me by just trial and error. The best way to learn what works for you and what doesn't is to try it. And if you look ridiculous, you know not to try it that way again. Alright, once we're done with the bronzer, I move on to my eyeshadow. Today, I'm just going to go for something kind of natural since it's the weekend and I don't have to go anywhere. And I'm going to start with the Naked Basics palette. And I'm going to use WOS. And I'm going to just apply this right underneath my brow line. Once I have applied that to my brow line, I'm going to go to my Urban Decay Naked palette. It has more shimmery colors in it, where the Basics is matte. And the color I'm going to use is Smog. It's one of my favorites. And I'm going to apply that right to the bottom of my eyelid. And I have what is known as a heavy eyelid. As you can see, like, it's almost unimportant for me to even put eyeshadow on my bottom lid because the rest of my eyelid kind of covers it up. So I open my eye and then just try to go a little above onto the eyelid that hangs over, and then just close my eye back and fill in to make sure I don't have a crazy spot without any eyeshadow. And then you can see it just a little, but nothing crazy. Then for my crease color, I'm going to use Urban Decay's Naked 2 palette. And the color I'm going to use today is a matte, and it's called Tease. And just apply it very gently right above the color we added to my heavy eyelid. If you don't have a heavy eyelid, then you won't have that issue. Then, once I have my colors on, I get my blending brush and I blend, blend, blend. I cannot say enough for good blending. I like to use eyeshadow as eyeliner. The color I'm going to use as eyeliner today is, again, from the original Naked palette. And just get a brush that is angled. And the color I'm going to use is Hustle. Once I am done with the eyelining part of my eyes, I typically move on to highlighting. I begin by highlighting underneath my eyes because I don't sleep as much as I should, and therefore I have some dark circles. They are not as bad as they could be. And when I put it on, I usually go all the way out to my hairline and then just gently smooth it in. And when you're applying anything to your eye area, always use your ring fingers. They are the finger with the least amount of strength, so it puts the least amount of pressure on your skin around your eyes, which is very delicate. anywhere that you're gonna have a shadow, just to brighten up a little bit. And I also like to just take it and go around where I did my eyebrows, just to give them a little more definition and polished look. The next thing I like to do is apply my powder. The compact I have is pretty old, so the Bare Minerals name is kind of rubbed off of it, but I love this stuff. It is the Touch Up Veil Translucent. It has an SPF of 15 in it, and like I said, I've used it quite a bit. It comes with this little guy, but I prefer to use a brush, and I just have like a fluffy brush. And lastly, and most importantly, we have our lips. I have found that I like red lips. I found a color that works for me. Once again, it came in my Ipsy bag. The lipstick I'm going to apply is from JCat Beauty, and it is the Big Lip Pencil. The color of this one is Red Rose, and I really like this color, so here we go. To finish up my lips, I like to use a gloss. I like a greasy lip. I think the shinier the better. To quote Kim Gravel from Kim of Queens, if your lips don't look like you have just eaten a fried pork chop without any utensils, then it's not shiny enough. So the lip gloss I am using today also came in my Ipsy bag, and it is from Be a Bombshell, and it is in the color Hot Mess. I nearly forgot one of the most important things about makeup. Your mascara. My favorite mascara in all the land is They're Real by Benefit. There's no big trick to putting on mascara, you just put it on. And there you have it. Voila! From plain to fabulous. Until next time, be a beauty case.